Okay, let's look at question 3. It says a figure is dilated using the following rule. Which statement is not true? Okay, so we're going to highlight dilated. Okay, that's what transformation we're using. They want to know which one is not true. Okay, so remember with dilation, we're always going to multiply, and we're going to multiply by the scale factor. Okay, so we're going to look. 4 is our scale factor. So 4 is our scale factor. So let's look at these. It's talking about the perimeter. The perimeter of the new figure is larger than the perimeter of the original. Okay, well, let's think about it. We know with dilation, it's going to get either bigger or smaller. So the figure itself is changing, which means the perimeter is going to change and the area is going to change. Okay, dilation is the only one that happens to. Okay, looking at the rule, looking at the scale factor is 4. That means the figure is getting bigger. If the figure is getting bigger, that means the perimeter is getting bigger and the area is getting bigger. Okay, so the perimeter of the new is larger than the perimeter of the original. Okay, that one is true, but remember, we're looking for the one that is not true. Okay, let's look at the next one. It says the transformation preserves orientation. Okay, preserves, remember, means to keep, and orientation means the way that it faces. Okay, the position, the direction that it's facing. Okay, but remember with dilation, it just gets bigger or smaller. We're not rotating it, we're not reflecting it, it's still in the same spot, it's just getting bigger or smaller. So does it keep orientation? Does it stay in the same spot the way it's facing? Yes. So this one is true. Let's look at the next one. The angle measurements of the new are equivalent. Okay, remember, equivalent means equal to the angle measurements of the original figure. Remember, no matter what transformation we are talking about, guys, the angle measurements will always be the same. Okay, even though this is a dilation and the figure gets bigger, or it can get smaller, the angles stay the same. Because guys, if the angles don't stay the same, it's not going to be the same figure. Okay, so remember, the angle measurements will always be equivalent no matter which transformation we're talking about. Okay, so we know this one is true. Okay, let's look at the next one. The transformation preserves congruence. Okay, remember, the word preserve means to keep or to stay. Congruence means same shape, same size, same angles, same everything. Okay? But with dilation, doesn't it get bigger or smaller? So it's the same shape, but it's not the same size. It's either getting bigger or it's getting smaller. Okay, so this does not preserve congruence. And guys, dilation is the only one that does not preserve congruence. Okay, but we're not just going to stop there. We're going to look at the last answer choice. The length of each side of the new figure will be 4 times the length of each side of the old figure. Okay, let's look at the scale factor. The scale factor is 4. So each side length is going to be 4 times the length. So this one is true. So the one that is not true is the answer choice D.